you know, if you're just starting out, this is usually a really exciting moment. Yeah. Yeah. What's the saying about like the glory of victory and the agony of defeat? Yeah. I mean, that's just embodied so completely in this.
My saying is nothing is particularly difficult. It's just the first 1,000 times that are kind of challenging.
Yeah. Right. You know, in my shop and with my equipment, I can probably stick these, depending on the day, between 75 and 90% of the time on the first try.
I'm at 0%.
Sometimes on a bad day, it's more like 35.
Those are the days you go home, right?
Pardon?
Those are the days you go home.
Yeah. The days I read the fridge early.
Or the wire brush flies really far away.
What's that?
Or your wire brush
Yeah.
flies really far away.
Yeah. Oh, work on splitting a stone for 15, 20 minutes and it fails. And the hammer goes flying somewhere in the wood line. So I'm really looking for these to, I really want these to disappear into the fire. You know, once my steel just kind of blends in and all looks the same in there, I know I'm getting pretty close to my temperature. The other little trick that I like to do is sometimes, you know, I'll grab the pieces and I'll just kind of poke the ends together. And if they feel sticky, you know, I know that my fire chemistry is good. And it also just gives you that little extra mental boost of confidence, like, ooh, yeah, no, it's gonna work. That's important.
How important is it that the two objects are at exactly the same temperature?
Fairly. I don't know if anybody was watching the competition last night, but that last one that Nick Slosik did was a trick because, you know, one of them was like red and the other one was like white hot, and you know, it worked.
That fire was dirty too. I was cranking.
Yeah, it was.
So much clinker. I mean, you just told me to go faster and faster.
I don't know. I've heard about the well.
All right, high temp, Justin. Six, high temp.
Yeah, good for now. The thing is gonna stick for a while.
And I don't mess with it too much at this point. You know, if it's stuck, great. I give it a gentle wire brushing. I reflux it.
No camera tricks.
Oh, there
Done in a continuous loop.
What was I going to say about this? So these overlap a bit more than I want them to, but
Pull apart you again.
it just means I have to hit it more. Now I've switched ends of the side that I'm working. You know, I've got 3 leaves and a little berry over here on this one side that's only a couple of inches from the place that I'm trying to get stuck together. You know, and on the other side I have parent bar. So, you know, this is quite delicate, you know, and I want to be able to keep my eyes on that, and you know, I just find it much easier if that's facing out towards me.
Why wouldn't you trickle a little bit of water on that so it wouldn't heat up as fast, or could you?
You know, I think as long as it's outside of the coke, it's unlikely that it's going to get that hot. If I open this draft and it starts to look like it might burn, then maybe I would do that. But, you know, ideally I don't want to sacrifice any heat right now. I want all that I can get. Which is actually, interestingly, an argument for, you know, people will often tell you to leave a handle on stuff, you know, like make your hooks on the end of a bar. And that's true. I mean, that is certainly one school of thought. Another school of thought is that you should cut it off as soon as you can, because, you know, you've got this little piece of material and you hold it with tongs, and you know, holding things with tongs is really essential to blacksmithing, and if you, you know, so you shouldn't have any problem holding something with tongs, and if you do, practice until you don't. Is there a question? Because you've got that big long bar there that's acting like a heat sink, you know, that's pulling all the heat away from that little bit that you have hot on the end there.